Now, the top is marked with a dot, I hope. Yeah, here's
Yeah, it
the
has
top.
dots.
And I put this. She has two fabrics because one's a lining and one's her regular fabric. So she's got two fabrics here. And we're gonna match the shoulder seam with the dot and put a knot.
Told you guys I was in over my head with this.
And then, I want to be able to see what I'm doing this way. All right, and then. Okay, now, see how it doesn't fit here? So what we do is we adjust the gathers as we go along. Okay, I'm going to start sewing and adjust my gather. I'm taking this off, and the sleeve is going to fit into the arm. Remember, this is called the arm. The sleeve is going to fit into the arm. This is like a circle I'm sewing on. Okay, I'm going to start off. We're doing 5/8, number 3. I'm starting off by making a knot. Okay, now I'm going to sew to the pin and stop. My needle goes down. Whenever I stop, my needle goes down to keep my position. Now, between the shoulder, which is what I pin, and the rest of this, I have to adjust my gathers. So I have too many gathers here, so I have to take some of these gathers out. So, take some of the gathers out so that it matches my fabric. Okay, I think that's about right. Now I need to make sure my gathers are even. I don't want to have too many one place and not enough one other place. See, that's why it's better if you have a wide area, because then you can really see where your gathers are, and you can make it nice and smooth. You see that? If you have it really,
now it makes sense.
If you have a small area, then it's harder to do that.
Okay. And you're sewing between the two?
I'm sewing between pins.
Right,
Okay, it's a little bit of a thickness here.
But you're
I'm sewing to the pin and I'm going to stop. Needle goes down.
and you're sewing in between the two gathering lines.
Right.
Right.
Which
Okay.
is 5/8.
I think that's what she was asking.
now she's doing 5/8.
I'm doing
She's
5/8.
sewing between the two gathering lines.
Yeah,
Right.
So if I don't do like the 3/8, 6/8, I just go down the middle.
Down the middle.
No, well, you
between.
sew on 5/8.
You still want 5/8?
Oh yeah,
This is the
definitely.
size of the seam.
You have to do 5/8. I mean, it should be in the middle,
They should be, right.
but you want to make sure it's 5/8, not larger, not smaller.
Able to see the line, I guess is what she's saying. But
So now what are you doing?
I'm doing the same on this side.
Oh,
This is the other side.
I get it.
This is the back. And I'm adjusting the gathers. See how hard it is to sew on this small area. That's why it's easier if you can leave your seam. They always tell you in your instructions, in your guide sheet, they always tell you to close the side seam, then put the sleeve in.
right.
Right, that's why I did it like that.
I know, they always tell you to do that. Sometimes you have to do that, depending
Yeah,
on the garment.
on the garment.
But
It's always harder that way.
it's a lot harder that way, so I don't do it that way, because it's a lot, unless I have to. It's just a lot harder that way.
How do you know the difference of when you have to or when you don't have to? That comes with experience.
See, I have a pantsuit at home. It's a one-piece pants and bottom.
Uh-huh.
And I'm at that point right now.
Collar?
The underside and whatever, and then to start putting the sleeve. And my question is, do you have to put in that seam that she's talking in, or can you just put the seam first? How do you know?
Okay,
Yep.
most
Knit too.
most times you can put the sleeve in first, but if the side is, she's got a lining here,
That's the thing.
and
The reason, yeah.
and so she really can't. She really had to put plus she's going to put a zipper in here. I know it was just easier at this point for her to put the. To go
Right,
ahead and
when you
sew it
put yours
closed.
zipper in, you had to sew yours closed too.
Right.
When she did the, I forget.
Yadira. No. Yadira?
Right, when you did yours, when you did yours with the zipper, you had to close that seam.
Okay, I made one little boo boo.
She was saying something
It's
similar
actually
to
the
with
big
yours, you
boo-boo.
had to do that seam before you did the zipper. So that was another instance where you had to do that before you put the
Okay,
zipper.
one of the things also that makes it difficult when you sew this, sometimes when you're sewing this fabric will slip underneath. So if you notice what happened to me.
You
have a seam ripper?
Yep.
Yeah, the fabric